Hello, this is CONNORISSUPERGOOFY, and welcome to the start of a new series that I am going to start doing called Connor's Top Picks. So this is a series that I'm starting this year where every at the end of every month I round up the top songs on my personal chart, Connor's Hot List. We round up my favorite songs from the month, I will also kind of do an overview of them, and I will predict where the other songs will land on my either Spotify Wrapped or SoundCloud playback, respectively. And then at the end of the year, we'll see if I was right. So, we're kicking us off with our January top picks. Kicking us off, we have one of my songs. So we have my song Fibi, Wibi. This came out on New Year's Day is when this came out. It was out on New Year's morning, and this song is really good. It's one of my favorite songs off of my new upcoming album Theodore. And the song currently wandering around inside of my top 10 at the moment. It hasn't hit number 1, but this is it's quite a few people interested at school and stuff like that. Like, I remember yesterday I was doing teacher mail, and we went by the gym, and these girls asked me to rap for them, so I did Fibi Wibi, which is something I would point out. At number 2, not at number 2. My second pick for the January 2025 Connor's Top Picks is Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar. So I discovered this back in December, but I'm going to cover it for January anyway. Basically it's the song that gets you hyped up when you first hear when you first get in start like when you're listening to GNX, this is the song that gets you kind of this is the song I believe that just gets kind of the hype going. This hit number 1 early in January on Connor's Hot List. I forgot to predict where Fibi Wibi would land on my Spotify Wrapped. Probably somewhere, maybe in the top 50, somewhere in that ballpark. Squabble Up, I think, would go much higher, possibly top 10. I'm going to be bold and say Squabble Up might be a top 10 on my Spotify Wrapped. We will eventually, when December comes, we will eventually find out whether I was right or whether I'm completely eating my words. Come With You by Timmy Neuboy is the next hit, the next song that I got really into, like, at the very start of 2025. It was the third song, I believe, to reach number 1 this year. So very beginning of the year. It eventually after falling off, it eventually came back to number 1. So this is one of my favorite this is one of my top picks from January. Personally, I think this is probably a top 10 on the Spotify Wrapped. Next up, we have I by Kendrick Lamar, the single off of his album To Pimp a Butterfly from 2015. This song actually debuted at number 1, being my the first song since December of 2023, when Zara Larsson and David Guetta did it, to debut at number 1. It only spent a day at number 1, then fell off the top spot, then fell out of the top 10, then jolted back up the chart and came back to number 1, and it's currently what I have at number 1 right now. We're keeping the Kendrick Lamar streak going. We've got Hey Now, off the GNX album, once again discovered in December. But this is the type of song. This is really a song that gets better and better every time I listen to it. Every time I listen to it, it keeps getting better, and it's on the verge of going number 1 right now. I think I is probably maybe top 20. Maybe if it goes far enough, top 10 on the Spotify Wrapped. Hey Now is definitely a top 10. I think it's going to have a lot of staying power, and staying power is what you need if you want to score top 10 hit on my Spotify Wrapped. You need, for me, you need to have the you need to be able to stick around for a while. And that is exactly what Hey Now is doing. Next up, we have Meghan Trainor, Criminals, which I heard on the radio on the way back from picking up my brother and sister at school with my mom. And I really like it. It was very quick to go to number 1. Personally, I have it in probably around the top 30, top 20 on my Spotify Wrapped. The Blacker the Berry by Kendrick Lamar, also off of his 2015 album To Pimp a Butterfly. This one is really, really good. Unfortunately, although it did hit number 1, unfortunately, I don't think it has the same staying power as I or Hey Now. I don't think it has exactly that same staying power. I'm going to play it safe and probably put it in maybe the top, I'd say top 40 or so. Next up, we have Aria Math by C418, or as MC Crafter likes to refer to it, the Gabriel song, which peaked at number 3 this January. It is the most recent Minecraft installment track to hit my chart. Peaked at number 3. First, I thought it was probably going to go number 1. It fell short, and I don't think same as the Blacker the Berry. I don't think it has the staying power. But also, I don't think I've listened to it this month as much as the Blacker the Berry. So I think that this song is probably, it's probably, I don't know, it could fall anywhere in the lower part of the top 100 when my Spotify Wrapped comes around. I don't think it's going to be placing very high on there. And of course we have Dodger Blue, which I discovered at the end of December. Well, I didn't discover it. Well, I really got into it at the end of December. This song is just really good, this is a really good kind of chill song. I think it has more staying power than, the Blacker the Berry or even Squabble Up. I think it has more staying power than those songs, so I'm going to say probably top 20 on my Spotify rap. No, top 30. I can't put too many songs in the top 20 or top 10. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. I'm going to say top 30 for this one. Moving over to SoundCloud, we have the song Go Around by Eli Britton, and what's in the parentheses very, very clearly rubs it in what this song is. It uses the beat of the really like famous kind of rap song Jump Around by House of Pain. It uses that beat, and it's a parody, but it's Christmas themed. And personally, for a SoundCloud song, this is my English classmate, by the way. For a SoundCloud song, I think this does really well, and for a SoundCloud song, this does well. So and the only thing that I may have the only thing that I feel could be better is the quality of the vocals. Like, it is very fuzzy, kind of the vocals, which does take a little bit away from the value of the song, but I like the kind of, I like the way it flows. I like the lyrics to it. It's, the rhymes are really good, and, it's just a nice, it's just a good song to kind of jam out to. Oh, and I think that Go Around on my SoundCloud playback is probably going to place in the top 10, because I don't listen to SoundCloud as often. I've probably listened to it enough for it to secure a top 10 spot. Anyway, moving on to BandLab, we have the new Sebbie Johal track. Now, Sebbie Johal is a BandLab artist that had a huge breakout on Connor's Hot List at the end of 2023 with his track Wicked Ways alongside QL of Landfill, which ran almost 2 weeks at number 1 at the end of September, beginning of October, on Connor's Hot List in 2023, taking the number 46 track on my 2023 year-end chart, and also appearing at number 31 on my SoundCloud playback in 2023, and also appearing, I think it was at number 64 on my Spotify Wrapped in 2024. That track was off of his debut album Reflections, which also, I believe, sent 4 other songs to my chart. I believe it was 4. Now he's out with the lead single to his sophomore album, which he hasn't said when it's coming out, but it's probably coming out sometime soon, seeing as he's dropping singles for it. And the song ZeroCARE is definitely a good way to open up his the cycle for his second album, and which, as you can see in the description, is probably I would assume titled Impressions. There's Reflections and Impressions. So that makes it quite easy to see where Sebbie Johal is going with the titling scheme of his albums, which is quite interesting. ZeroCARE is hit number 1. I forgot to mention that Go Around peaked at number 2, didn't quite hit number 1. ZeroCARE did hit number 1, and there's no Band Lab Wrapped / like top songs of the year. I make my own, so I'm not really going to, assuming this goes to Spotify, when the album drops, which Reflections didn't go to Spotify, but he said that it was because he couldn't get the samples cleared. Assuming that Impressions goes to Spotify, sometime in 2025, this song will probably appear on my Spotify Wrapped, but we can't really take that for granted. So, yeah. That is where, we are going to, end it with, our January installment of, I've already forgotten what I named this series. Connor's Top Picks. Okay, there we go. January installment of Connor's Top Picks. I hope you enjoy this this new series. We're doing it all throughout 2025 and hopefully all throughout 2026 and 2027 and 2028. You get it. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.